Hello, AusSpeedruns. Welcome. So, I'm your host for the next few runs. I'm SRD_27. And soon we'll start with the Untitled Goose Game Run by Alecat.
Hi everyone, hi DreamHack. I'm really excited to be playing Goose Game for the first time. I'm running it in Melbourne, so this is the home of Goose. So thank you all for coming, and SRD, when you're ready, I'll just get the run started. Have you got the start button? Yep. Ready? Yep, ready. Cool, and I'll count down in 3, 2, 1, honk! So Untitled Goose Game is a game about playing as a goose, and as all geese must do, we must do terrible things to, innocent villagers. So we're going to start with something that is not a glitch. That's an exploit, it's not a glitch. Because our category is any percent glitchless. So the goal will be to get to the credits without using any glitches. So we're going to be doing the tasks that the goose would normally be prompted to do if we brought up the menu. We know all the tasks, so in each area we're going to try and complete all of the tasks except for one. So we're going to start by messing with this villager. And that's our first couple of tasks we got in. We're going to take his keys now. Howdy! I'll take your hat. I'm going to take his rake. Now, if I've done this correctly, he will notice that the rake is gone, but not notice that the goose took the rake from behind him. So we're going to sneak through this way. And with that, we have done everything required. So we did all the tasks except for one, which is enough to unlock the next zone. So we're going to run up here. And the gardener is going to be setting up a sign, which at the end of this sequence is going to open up the next zone. Honk! And with that, we're going to take his trowel with us into the next zone, because this is going to be important for completing a task that we'll be doing shortly. So in the normal playthrough, you might get someone to buy something back from the store from this zone here, but we're going to reuse this villager so that we can multitask a little bit. I'm going to scare this poor boy, and then we're going to get his attention again. I'm going to place that in just the right spot and see whether we can get these villagers lined up. Nice. So we're going to complete that task at the same time as the gardener lines up. And we're going to replace this boy's glasses. And that's actually everything we have to do in this zone. So we'll just wait for a few things to finish. Cancel that animation. And then we're going to try and unlock the next zone. So going through here. And we're going to lock this poor shopkeeper in the garage. After this, the next zone is going to have a couple of villagers that we need to manipulate at the same time, so things do get a little bit trickier. But we'll see how we go. So we're going to leave this area. So normally you would have to wait for her to open the gate and let yourself through there. By staying in the garage with her, we're able to exit just that little bit faster. And here are our two neighbors. Once I steal that, I'll give you that. Take this. Oh no, okay, I went too soon. That's going to mess up some of our timings, unfortunately, but that's not too bad. Just going to think about that. Alright, this time we'll be a little more patient. Hopefully... Oh no, please don't come down here. This is actually quite bad. He may see the stuff that I stashed behind the bush, which is actually not going to be good. Okay. This is not great. We'll just see what happens. A lot of this game and handling the speed route is sort of thinking about what the villagers are going to find important and managing their expectations. So in this case, I just need to see whether he... Okay, he has not spotted any of the stuff that we stashed behind the bush. So we lost a bit of time, but it's not catastrophic. No, hang on.
Can we see more honk in chat and from the audience live at DreamHack?
Honk, 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 honk. I can't honk right now because it's important. Oh no, hang on. I didn't... Oh wow, I actually got away with that. Alright. Here we go. And we're getting ready to wrap up this area as well. So there's just a couple of tasks left here. I'm going to hand over this vase. And I'm going to set this up as well.
Do we have time to read one or two donations?
Yes.
All right, so first we have a $20 donation from Anonymous. A bonus run involving more noobs content? Sign me up. Money towards Smile for Me. And that goes for the Smile for Me bonus run incentive. And another donation for the previous Bioshock Infinite run from a $15 donation from Mama Hells. Smash it, Toasty, you legend. Good luck to all the runners of the event. Hope everyone attending has an amazing time. Thank you for the donations.
So you might have noticed that while we were completing this area, we did a reset, which we were hoping to set up villager positions for the final run to save a little bit of time. Unfortunately, the messy neighbor did spawn in a sort of unfavorable position for that, so it just took it a little bit slower than usual. But with that, we are now heading into the last zone where we're going to be messing with villagers. I'm going to sneak into the pub.
I'll just have one more quick donation. So we have a $100 from Francis with no comments. Thanks a lot for that generous donation.
Thank you, Francis. Alrighty, hang on. Okay, good. She's seeing me, okay. So in the pub, we have to deal with a couple of villagers who specifically want to chase us out of areas. And what I haven't mentioned through the whole run is actually we have names or nicknames that we give each of the villagers. They're completely non-canonical nicknames, but it is always useful when you're trying to go fast and the villagers stop you from going fast of having something to yell at them. So giving them names is useful for that. Honk. So our last task here is going to be grabbing the boat from the sink. And after doing that, we're going to get this area, or like the final area unlocked. Let's see whether I've given this enough time. It might not have been. This is a little risky. Okay, I need to just come back here. Oh, she saw me. Okay, that's not great. Sometimes in this game, when you try and shave off a couple of seconds, you will end up losing like 20 or 40 even, so sometimes haste makes waste, but I'm just gonna go this way. I think that's... Oh, she saw me. What I don't want her to see is me holding the boat when I go to finish that, because it will trump some of her priorities. If she does see me holding it, it will lose me more time on the other end. So I'm trying to, even though I lost a bit of time here, I think it's better off than the possibility of her messing up her priorities at the conclusion of this sequence. So she's now going to think about grabbing the sign instead of thinking about putting the boat back in the sink. Because sometimes if she does that, she will then want to do other things instead of grabbing the sign. So we've successfully gotten that. And now we're going to head this way.
In the meantime, we have one or two donations here. So first, we have a $15 donation from Sosnomic with no comment, and we have a $40 anonymous donation. Goose causing mischief at fish's speeds, and all they can do is watch. Thank you for all the donations.
All right, with the bin lid opening, that is our route out of this area. And we're going to head from this quaint little village into a model village. So this is all of the zones that we've already been through. And we're going to come through and grab ourselves a nice little prize for making it here. Just got to pull this apart. Now, after this, we are going to hear maybe, you know, a couple minutes worth of the bell ringing, so I am sorry for that. I forgot to turn down the sound effects before starting this run. But off we go. We're going to take this beautiful golden bell, and we're going to take it all the way home, because that's what we deserve for being a very naughty goose, our prize. This is sort of, this run back will take us through all of those areas that we've already cleared, and it is a little bit of, we now need to deal with all of the villagers that we have previously dodged. They all want the bell, or like, they don't want me to have the bell, so we have to get through, and we can sort of stun lock them temporarily in some cases. The villagers will startle a little bit when you drop the bell. Buys you a little bit of time when you're running away from them. We're going to see whether our manipulation earlier worked here. It has. So instead of having to go past these two villagers, we're going to come through this fence, which should save time. Even well, I don't know whether with the extra time we had to wait earlier, whether that works out, but it is nice to not have to stress over them. And now we're going to come through the high street, which is quite straightforward. So we just get their attention as soon as possible. And then while they're watching, we're going to... Oh, while they're watching, we're going to duck under the table? No? Okay. I got caught on a table leg, I think. Let's see. This is a bit annoying because she does not want me in the store, even though I'm not holding the bell. So we're going to just have to... She's seen me. This has never, well, happened before since I changed my routing for approaching this area, so... Hello, hello. Don't pay attention to me. We're just going to sneakily take it. We're actually going to play this as a stealth game, as it is sometimes advertised. Oi, give me the correct item. Thank you. Okay. Now we're through. This boy here wants to stop us, but he's also very fearful, so it's quite easy to scare him off. And now we meet up with the groundskeeper for one last time. Oop. Should be good. Yep, there we go. And with that, we've made it past all of the villagers that have been in our way, and we're on our last stretch. And time will be when I drop the bell into the ditch at the end. So I'll call that when it happens. Time. There we go. Can't actually see where the timer is. Okay, I did make underestimate. Thank you. Cool. So that is Untitled Goose Game. Any percent glitchless. This game has a lot of different categories. So this one appeals to me. But you know, if you want a very technical run, there is Any Percent where you just go get the bell and come back. There is Hundo where we do all of the tasks, which has some interesting glitches. There's Reverse Area Order with one of the hardest clips in the game. If you're interested in learning this game, I'll be around at DreamHack, so you can always ask me questions, but there is a community. You can find our page at speedrun.com/goose, and there should be a Discord link there as well. So shout outs to the Goose Game community as well. And with that, I'm all done, and I want to just thank AusSpeedruns for having me.
Thank you for that amazing run, Alecat. So yeah, we are $5 off to the $2,000 donation mark here. So who's going to do that $5 donation? Oh, no. Anyone in chat or anyone here in the live at DreamHack? So anyone watching live at DreamHack, and you guys could donate in the donation jar right there near the interactive stage. And anyone watching this on Twitch, feel free to go to donate.ausspeedruns.com to donate and look at the incentives. And also you could view the prices at prizes.ausspeedruns.com. And for those who just tuned in, welcome to the AusSpeedruns at DreamHack 2024. So we are AusSpeedruns, a group doing speedrun events to raise money for charity. And we are currently raising money for Gaming Cancer, a charity which funds early cancer researchers who are working across all areas of cancer research. And we have a $40 donation from Voltage. The comment, honk, honk. And we have a $5 donation from Experiment282 with no comments. Thank you for that. And thanks for both of you guys for making that $2,000 mark.
Hey AusSpeedruns community, I'm Steph from the Game on Cancer team at Cure Cancer. I wanted to say a huge thank you for all your generosity and support over the past 2 years. In that time, the AusSpeedruns community has raised more than $100,000 for Cure Cancer. These crucial funds help kickstart bright new ideas from emerging researchers across Australia to find cures for all different types of cancer. If you'd like to learn more about the cancer research projects your donations have funded, you can visit our website. Thanks again for your ongoing support and enjoy the stream.